So if you've been paying attention to my posts over the last couple of months, you would have noticed that I point out the need for reform from our government, and at least this government is trying to deliver the much needed homes. But planning and infrastructure reform, and that's what needs to happen, isn't going to be swift. And like I've said before, there's been years and years of neglect from successive governments. And that has led to our construction industry being on its knees and needing life support. So you've got that, along with the fact that we have a brain drain from the most recent budget. So if you think this through, how is the government going to pay for this much needed infrastructure? Well, typical resource, tax rises. What on a destitute country? Well, the other option is to get the private sector to pay for it. But how do you encourage the private sector to build along these lines? Well, you can look back into the 18th century and you can definitely get some tips. The London Underground, by way of example, the Met Line, was privately built, and so were much of the tramways. They were all privately built. Now, how did they do it? Well, clearly they encouraged entrepreneurialism, but that is not something that the Labour government are known to do. So, what are we going to see happening next?